Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Office Bloke Daz Sports Edition. I'm Office Bloke Daz.
I'm Office Bloke Aidan.
Right, big game this weekend, Aidan, was the Manchester Derby.
It was. Happy days.
We didn't actually get to do a preview on this, purely being we had technical issues in the studio.
We did, yeah.
Where we lost all connectivity, so we do apologise. But what we're going to do, we're going to do the highlights of it. We're going to do a review of what both of us went to the game.
Yeah.
We were down there, Aidan and myself.
Gaynor was there as well.
Gaynor was with us as well. Well, it's an historic, actually. It's the first time both Manchester clubs have met in the FA Cup final.
Indeed, yeah.
In the, I don't even know, what is it, the 126?
It's the oldest trophy in England in football.
Yeah, it is. It's the oldest trophy in football, yeah, that's right. But this was the FA Cup final, Manchester United, Manchester City. We're Manchester City fans. It was always... I always get nervous on Derby Day.
Yeah, it's one of them games. Even though we're better than them, it could go either way.
It's all forms out the window with
Yeah.
derbies. It just doesn't matter because it's all there for pride. You're fighting for pride.
Yeah.
Pride of the city. So let's see how it went on. Let's watch the highlights and see
Happily,
how it goes. And we'll talk through it as we go.
Yeah.
Don't blink.
We are underway for the 142nd FA Cup final, the first to be played in the month of June. The blue against the red of Manchester. And there's a good try. Oh, incredible!
Stop it, Ilkay Gundogan.
I'm not going to lie.
I didn't see it.
I missed it.
Yeah, we both missed it.
I know.
We went to our seats and I was looking to the guy behind me like,
Same.
do you want me to sit down? I'll stand up if you can see I'll stay stood up. He was like, I'll stay. And next, everyone was celebrating. I was like, what?
And it was a low-key celebration because I don't think many seen it.
No.
Because it was so quick.
Yeah.
And I turned around and see what was going on. And I saw everyone just bouncing around and I saw Gundogan running off. So I just started jumping around like
I
crazy.
saw a whole City team running towards the corner. And I was like, there's no way.
Yeah.
I looked up. I was like, that's like must have been like 15. It was 13 seconds
12, maybe the fastest goal.
It was the fastest goal in the FA Cup final.
Yeah, which was a great start for City, and the technique Gundogan uses there to bang that into the top bins.
He turns into the best footballer in the world at the end of the season, doesn't it?
I mean, he's been our hero. I mean, for those who don't know, Manchester City won the league last season, where we were down 2-0 to Aston Villa, and Gundogan scored 2 late goals to make us win 3-2, which won us the league.
Yeah.
And this season he's just stepped up again to to a different level again. He's our captain. He's the club captain. He's 32 years old, is he?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, he's out of contract in the summer. We're trying to tie him down to a new contract for a couple more years.
Trying to keep him.
We need to keep him, but for me he's the most underrated player ever in the Premier League.
Yeah, he's definitely up there.
He doesn't get the accolades that he deserves as a
same with
player.
Rodri as well, to be honest. So I'll definitely put him in that conversation.
David Silva was similar as well.
Yeah,
we had at City.
Yaya Toure.
Yeah. Just City players for some reason don't get the same praise that other clubs get. He's definitely the older generation of fans who want to see them same 4 to 6 teams win. Your Man United, your Liverpool, your Arsenal's, Chelsea. They don't like it when City have come in and dominated the league like they have. And that gives us, that this puts us on target now for a double for the league and the FA Cup. So if we win this game, I'm sure you know the result, but I won't ruin it in case you're watching along with us.
Yeah.
This is it's a massive achievement that not many teams have done.
Next week is the next one as well, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a bit.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Gundogan!
Jack's
Right
face.
from the start. That is stunning.
They go to Ortega, they go long into Erling Haaland, and that is just a moment of brilliance from the City captain. The technique, the quality.
It's the fastest that's ever been
The
scored
faces
in
behind
an
the goal.
FA Cup final. 13 seconds it's been clocked at.
14.
And Kevin De Bruyne delivers. And that's headed goalwards and only just
I jumped
wide.
up on that.
De Gea was
You can hear the cheer from
I
us. A
jumped
lot
up.
of
I
City
thought it
fans
got
thought
in.
that
I
went
thought
in.
it got
It
in.
looks like it went in though.
We were
to
at
be
the other
fair.
end. We were at the far end there.
This side what
Yeah.
we can see now. It's
And
half. They split the stadium half and half, so half
Yeah.
blue, half red.
Yeah. But we were up in the corner, so like a bit to the right. of that
about
goal there.
where it says sport.
Yeah, and it was. I thought he'd gone in.
I did as well.
Yeah.
absolutely motionless. Haaland. Turns Varane. And then he has a go. And it wasn't far away from dipping under. Bruno Fernandes spots the run of Wan-Bissaka. Grealish was covering him. There were shouts of handball from United players for Grealish's intervention, and it's going to be looked at, of course it is. The left hand comes up and it flicks the fingers and loops in the air, and David Coote thinks that is handball and that Paul Tierney should have given a penalty.
I personally think it's one of those ones where when you're in the air and you're jumping and you're spinning, you know.
There we go. Penalty Manchester United, they have a way back.
First thing I want to say, David Coote, the guy in the VAR, is a United fan.
He is. Correct.
So he's told Paul Tierney straight away to go and take a look, because he's like, we can definitely get United a penalty out of this. And it wasn't a penalty. There's no way. And 1 yard out, it hit his hand, and it's
I know what you're saying. It hit his hand 1 yard away. He had his back turned. The rules of the game is if your hand's up in a natural position and it hits the ball, it's the hand, it's handball. That's the rule. And going by the rules, listen, we've had them for us. We're going to have them against us. Unfortunately, that day, that was the only way Man United were going to get back in this game.
Yeah. It
was the only way they had a chance. We were just cruising until this point, and they got that little one chance, and then they get the penalty. It was the only way they were going to get back in the game, and I don't know if they're going to show the other incidents in a minute where De Bruyne gets brought down. We'll talk about that if they show it. If they don't, I'll revert back to it. But it was the only way they were going to get back in the game by a dodgy VAR decision, I'll say. Yeah. But at the same time, I'll hold my hands up. I think the rule is if your hand's in a natural position, his hand was high, it's hit his hand, it's a penalty.
I'm not taking that as a penalty.
From a footballer's point of view, it's a poor one.
Poor one, yeah.
United are back in the cup final. Rolled home by Bruno Fernandes.
Just for everyone watching at home, there's not a footballer I hate more than him.
Same.
Bruno Fernandes.
But there's a couple that they all play on that same team. But the other side of it is he goes and celebrates right in front of the City fans.
I know, yeah.
Which is something that's like he's just antagonising the style, but he's the way he's done it. But it's just it's bothered me.
Yeah, no, I don't like it.
1-1 at Wembley. Both captains on target. Varane making the run from deep, and he's there now. And he really ought to have got it on target.
Miles away.
Gundogan just have the edge of the box himself, which is dangerous.
A United line of 6 across the 6-yard line. Gundogan, he got it, and he's got another one. Not quite so much of a cracker. That one crept into the corner.
It was one of them. As soon as it left his boot, I was like, "There's no way." But then, as soon as it just kept creeping more and more towards the goal, I was like,
"Yeah." It took 2 bounces. Keeper took a while. He's got a lot of bodies in front of him. The keeper. In fair play to De Gea, but his keeper probably should get to it. But don't take away the technique that Gundogan's used there.
Oh yeah, 100%.
For the first goal, he's banged it with his right foot. And he's a right-footed player.
That's a harder goal to score.
He's hit that first time from a corner, first time on his left foot, on his weaker foot, on target.
Yeah.
How many players do you see hit that with the regular foot on target? To pull that technique off was just incredible. So to say it's a soft goal, it's not. It's a great technique by Gundogan, and he scored a banging goal there, right into the bottom corner. Bounced twice, gone through all the players, and the keeper didn't get there. But that's why they pay him $375,000 a week, United's keeper, to say things like that, and he's missed it. But I'm hoping he's not going to show it now because De Bruyne got brought down by Wan-Bissaka, is what I was saying. Steps right across him. Anywhere on the pitch, they're giving that as a free kick.
I reckon they might show it. It was after.
I think it was after that, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
But he's done it again for his team, and Manchester City have their lead back.
Of all the players on the pitch that you give that time and that space to, he's not one of them.
Rodri, Gundogan, De Bruyne, and De Bruyne in towards goal, kicked away by De Gea.
I've just realised they're not going to show that De Bruyne because it was in the first half, wasn't it? It was at the other side of the pitch.
Yeah, but it's and then probably not going to show the foul where Casemiro went over the ball again. Stood on Akanji's
ankle. And then gave the free kick to them.
It could have been a red card, and yet they give the free kick to United. How bizarre! That's just a bad referee. He's just a poor referee for me. Paul Tierney.
When was the last time we've seen a good referee in any sport?
I think in the Premier League we've only got maybe one, maybe two very, very good referees. And I reckon it's Michael Oliver and probably Anthony Taylor. They're probably the two best referees. Although Italian fans will probably tell you different to Anthony Taylor because he refereed the Europa League.
Start getting rushed by all the Roma fans.
Yeah, but again, I think that was Jose Mourinho's fault, who caused all that problem. But at the same time, I think we've got maybe two. I'm still out with Taylor, but Oliver's a very good referee, I think. How Tierney got this gig for the FA Cup final is beyond me.
Yeah.
He's never anywhere near good enough. He's an awful ref.
For a game of this magnitude as well.
Yeah, a derby, and then to have a Man United fan on VAR.
Yeah.
He's even more embarrassing.
Yeah.
Do you know he's in 2 finals? Casemiro's gone over the ball and stood on someone's ankle. He's done it against Akanji this weekend. And he did it in the Carabao Cup final against Newcastle.
He's a dirty player.
With what's the midfielder, Brazilian midfielder?
Bruno Guimaraes.
Guimaraes, yeah. And he did it on him. And do you know who the VAR was the same day? David Coote.
Yeah.
Same guy, same games, 2 finals, both missed by him.
But it was that foul against Akanji. When I didn't, because obviously you don't really see stuff like that when you're at the game. But when I saw the replay of it, I was like, how
the VAR missed it?
Yeah, exactly.
Bad.
They said they didn't even check it.
I know. Well, it's David Coote again.
Yeah.
Bruno Fernandes. Now Rashford.
I'll get it.
Well worth a go. That flew. Haaland. He's done mightily well. Looked as though the bounce had beaten him. Credit to Varane too for sticking with him. And City find width now with Grealish. Gundogan wants it back. Gundogan's got it back. And now Grealish again. And here's Haaland! And Gundogan! The flag's up.
I remember when we scored that, you were celebrating like mad. I had to tap your shot. I was like, it's offside, mate. It's offside.
I think sure Wan-Bissaka's a handball either.
Gundogan.
As I said.
Foden was trying to time his movement down the left. There's quite a bit of room now, and Rodri looks for him. Foden gets it down.
No.
And gets another go as City shout for handball. The fans do anyway.
Never shown a replay.
Foden across. Here's Bernardo Silva. And it's just missed by Manu Akanji, who was lurking with intent. Played short.
Not cheering now, are you?
There's room down the side for Garnacho. Shaw with the ball in. Too high for Varane. McTominay, and Ortega's out to save, and it's hit the top of the bar and then over the bar. Corner Manchester United.
Yeah.
It was very...
My heart was in my mouth at that
sure
point. No, I don't think it was a corner either.
Nearly a late leveller.
It's all going off.
It comes up McTominay's head.
And it was Rodri who was there just in front of McTominay. And that is it. Manchester City, FA Cup winners, Manchester City, double winners, and there's all the...
I think we'll pause it there.
Yep, just pause it there with Caldoon smiling in the background, Scott Carson and Gundo lifting the trophy. I think what it is that I think we dominated the whole game.
Oh yeah, I think
City just bossed the game from start to finish. They never looked any. There was never any pressure. It said on the stats they had 3 shots on target, but I only remember the penalty being on target.
No.
I don't remember any other on target, unless they're counting that one where he tipped it over the bar was on target. That wasn't going on target. But I was going to hit the bar.
Yeah, no, yeah. When you say that, I can't think of anything.
I can't think of our goalkeeper actually making a save, Ortega. But that now means we won the Premier League and we won the FA Cup, and then on Saturday we go to Turkey to play Inter Milan in the Champions League final, which means if we win it, we've won the treble, which has been done before by one other club, which is Manchester United.
Who?
Yeah, so it's they fluked it with a last minute win.
2 last minute goals.
Yeah, they fluked it. So it's but we've also won the domestic quad, if you count that as well, which no one's ever done.
Yeah. With
a few years ago, we won the Premier League, the FA Cup, the League Cup, and the Charity Shield, or the Community Shield, whatever it's called now.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's City just bossed that from start to finish for me.
Oh yeah, we dominated the game. We're just a better team.
Yeah, I think so. Better team all over. You know, and I know a lot of United fans were saying to me, "Got to give credit to United for keeping City only to 2-1." I said, mate, we didn't go in the second gear.
Yeah, that's.
We've got a bigger game next week, and they were just making sure no injuries, bit of a training session, knock it around.
And the nerves kick in on games like that as well.
Big time, especially when it's a derby. It's bragging rights for the City.
Yeah.
It's the City's blue, the sky's blue over Manchester now for the last few days. And that's
it always has been.
That's what it's all about.
Sometimes grey.
Blue. Yeah, it's grey or blue, isn't it? It's never red.
Yeah, exactly.
But anyway, that's City winning the FA Cup. So if you're wondering which team to support, if you're following us and you're thinking, what football team or what soccer team can I support? Manchester City. Winning everything 100%. At the moment. Get on now while we're winning stuff, is what I say.
It's never too late. Even if you're a red, it's never too late to be a blue.
Correct. We'll take you. Yeah, anyway. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Don't forget like and subscribe as well to the new channel. It does help us. And we'll catch you on the next one.
Cheers.